Welcome once again, my fellow manipulators of Digital Fate. I'm Richie, this is Capricorn, and today's deck is another one from Early Access for Modern Horizons 3, and this one is a deck submission, a community submission by none other than AVALAN, so thank you so much AVALAN for this submission. This one's called Emperor's New Dose, because the idea here is we're using Emperor APATSEC with some of the new cards in Modern Horizons 3 that can take absolute crazy advantage of the Emperor and really turn it up to 11. So the deck's pretty interesting. Also, it's worth noting that we just kept getting matched up with Saffron Olive, which is kind of funny. But did we beat him or didn't we beat him? I don't know. I guess you're going to have to wait and see in the gameplay. But before we break down the deck, make sure you like the video if you haven't already. It's all of you guys that are liking each video that's helping this channel to grow so quickly, and it absolutely means so much to me, so thank you so much to those that do it. And if you're new here, subscribe so you don't miss an upload. Tons of crazy deck techs on the way. Bloomburrow spoiler season is right around the corner, and we're going to have a ton of stuff coming for that, so definitely subscribe. Also, catch me live every Monday through Friday over on Twitch, at least most every Monday through Friday. I do my best. That's twitch.tv/quarantinecapricorn, because if I'm alive and I'm breathing, I'm there and I'm streaming. Let's check out the deck. Alright, so this deck's kind of insane. This was brought to me by AVALAN, and you just have to see it to believe it. So we're starting with Emperor APATSEC 𝐸 the 4th. 3 mana for a 3/4. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, that creature perpetually gains haste if its power is 4 or greater. If its toughness is 4 or greater, you gain 4 life, and if its mana value is 4 or greater, you seek a creature card. Now, we don't have any creatures with mana 4 or greater, but the other abilities are insane, namely the haste. So we've got Dreamtide Whale, 1 blue and 2 for a 7/5 whale with Vanishing 2. But whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, proliferate. The idea here is, if we have Emperor APATSEC out, we play the Dreamtide Whale and it gains haste and gains us 4 life, and then just smashes in for 7, which is kind of insane. But then we're reinforcing that strategy by using both Flage and Uro, 2 legendary Elder Giants. Now, we can escape the Flage for 3 mana, enters the battlefield, deals 3 damage to any target, we gain 3 life, and then we can escape it for 4 mana, exile 5 other cards from our graveyard, and then it comes back onto the battlefield and stays forever. And then anytime it attacks, it's also going to deal 3 damage and gain us that 3 life. So the reason this is so good is because we're able to give it haste with the Emperor. We're also able to gain that 4 life. But what's really cool about things like Flage and Uro is if we have a Fanatic of Rhonas out. 1 green and 1 for a 1/4 that taps for a green mana. If you have Ferocious, meaning you have a power 4 or greater creature on the battlefield, it taps for 4 green mana. So we go to full control, we play either Flage or Uro, and before we have to sacrifice it, we can tap the Rhonas for the 4 green mana. Then we sacrifice the Elder Giant. Then we use our 4 green mana to play even more things, which means we're likely to be able to double spell and proliferate and make sure that the Dreamtide Whale doesn't go away. Now, reinforcing this strategy, we're going to start at the bottom of the curve. We've got 4 Delighted Halfling because it helps us ramp to the Emperor APATSEC on turn 2. We've got 3 Ragavan Nimble Pilferer for the same reason, can swing in and get us a treasure so that we can get a turn 3 Emperor. We've got 4 Brainstorm because this is timeless, and it's Brainstorm. Moving on, we've got 4 Growth Spiral for similar reasons. We've got 2 Dorothea, which enters as a 4/4 flyer for just 2 mana. Now, when it swings or blocks, we have to sack it, but because it's a 4/4, we're going to gain 4 life and get haste if Emperor APATSEC is out, and then we can disturb it from the graveyard enchant one of our creatures, and when that creature swings, we make a 4/4 token creature that's swinging, which means we gain even more life off of Emperor Apatzex. So lots of synergies with Emperor here, and it's kind of wild. We're also running 2 mana drains just as a counterspell to try to protect our board state, and then let us play even more high cost shenanigans, or maybe get the mana that we need for some of the other stuff we're doing, which is really nice. We have a whole bunch of fetch lands, and we have a whole bunch of shock lands, and that's the deck. We try to get in and kill him really, really quick before he sees it coming, and then escape stuff back out and do even more shenanigans. And surprisingly, it worked decently well. But don't take my word for it. Let's check out the games. Alright, we've got Emperor this time, and we've got Halfling. We've got the Misty Mountains. The Misty Mountains. It's a lot of pain. We need green, blue. Right? And then we need white something. White blue maybe? We got the Empy. Turn 2 Empy. Imagine if we could use the Fanatic of Ronus. Matter Reshaper. When it dies, reveal the top card. Put it on the battlefield if it's a permanent with mana value 3 or less. Otherwise, put it into your hand. Alright, so we need red, blue, or red-green. I think we'll go with that, because we have 2 blue right there. Alright, we're gonna go white, Dorothea. And then we definitely want to make sure we get Fanatic of Ronus out. And then we're going to do some swinging. Matter Reshaper is going to find something. A Wastes. Alright, that's fine. We're up against Saffron Olive. Mr. Saffron Olive. Bandy Boy is fallen asleep. Null Drifter. Another Matter Reshaper. Alright, we're gonna start with Brainstorm. Put you back. Put you back, I guess. Alright, we need to find a blue source for mana drain. Preferably blue-white. Da ist no blue-white. We'll go blue-red. Blue. Oh, it doesn't work for disturbing. It doesn't work for disturbing. That's kind of crazy. That means we can't actually gain... Yeah, we can't actually gain a bunch of mana from the Fanatic, which kind of sucks. Bummer. But at least we have our blue sources for mana drain now. That might be enough. Yeah. It's Saffron Olive. The MTG Goldfish Homies. I'm not sure what his deck is trying to do yet. He's probably ramping with the green flare, since he's playing Arboreal Grazer. Probably got Giant Eldrazi. Full control. And then I think we've got enough to do this. Oh, we don't have the second blue. Oopsie. Oh well. Probably could have tapped our lands a little differently. But unfortunately, it is what it is. We'll have to do it next turn. Still kind of getting used to this deck. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. One, two, three, four, five. Brainstorm. Guess it doesn't matter, right? I mean, he's gonna kill the Emperor, but he's also in really, really rough shape. Do we brainstorm here to try to find an answer? Nah. I mean, we pretty much got it, right? We've got mana up for mana drain. We've got an Uro out. Exactly. Apzek did his job. bullshit life. Look at all the bullshit life. So much bullshit life. 𝐴 Still no whale though, man. I want the whale. Exiling a land. I'm pretty sure that is a cast trigger. Both of them, right? So I don't think I really care about the Myco spawn. We're gonna find a blue source. Annihilator 1, bro. Take 4. Could you imagine? Can we use that mana? We're gonna try. Sick! Let's go. Did I play it in the wrong order? Oh my god, dude. Let's go. Whale. That was fun. But a little long. Saffron again? And I had a mult in the back. What are you going to do? Alright, we are keeping this. Dude, I can't believe we're playing Saffron again. Exile the rest. Well, that helps with combos, doesn't it? What do we got exiled? A Matter Reshaper and a Flare of Cultivation. I still don't know what the Matter Reshaper is for. Alright, we're going to fetch a blue-white if we can. Definitely a blue something. And then I think we want Emperor down first, right? Flare of Cultivation, sure. Yeah, he's just trying really hard to ramp, right? I'm just not sure what Matter Reshaper is for. Maybe he gets to chump block and then play that dude that lets you put a land into play for free. It just stalls and ramps. So blue-white if possible here. Gonna be doing some Dreamtide Whaling. Imagine if we get lucky and top deck a Brainstorm too, so that we can double spell and proliferate. That'd be pretty rad. What's up, 𝐶𝐼PR? Welcome to the stream. Just gonna wipe it with the 𝐶𝐫𝐿𝑒x command. That's pretty good. Getting to ramp it and wipe it. Blue and green. Dreamtide Whale. Or do we Flage? No. I think we just Dreamtide Whale. Alright, so now he can't double spell. But he can probably just cast a really big Eldrazi. Exile a card, friend. Yeah. I know what you're doing. We just need a 2-drop. Another one. Okay. He uses up all of his mana. But we double spell. Which is almost kind of worth it. To be honest. Almost kind of worth it. So we definitely need green. Green and red or white. Guess we'll go with that. Double spell. Get some proliferation. Now the question is, do we swing? I think we do, honestly. We force him to double block. We kill one of them, and then he can't block us anymore. And he used up all of his Scion ramp. So some of that stuff he can't cast. Brainstorm almost definitely means we can double spell. Alright, we got the Sowing Mycospawn. It's gonna pop a land. Unless he didn't kick it. Oh, he didn't kick it. Matter Reshaper. We get to proliferate. You can block with both of those. Let's see what we can find here. Oof. None of this is that good. Find another blue source. Dude. I just can't find anything to play. No attacks. We've got 5 counters on it, so... So now he wants this back, right? There we go. That's something. That'll do it. Double spell the arrow, baby. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do some more. Get some more. Do we swing? We end up 2 for 1-ing if we swing. think we do. That sets us up with a really strong next turn if he decides to trade 2 for 1 here. I mean, sure, he gets the trigger off the Matter Reshaper, but he's just got a Thought-Knot Seer. We've got 2 Fanatic of Rhonas. We can get 8 mana from that. If we can dash in Ragavan and hit a big Eldrazi, could you imagine? Aww. That's sad. That's really sad. Stupid Devourer of Destiny. Do we hold on to the Ragavan to keep it a surprise? I think we do. We're gonna have to chump block. We need him to get really overzealous and come smashing in so that he can't block the Ragavan. But he's got a Null Drifter now, so that's not happening. The Flyer kills us next turn if we don't block here. We need the white for Flage, so we do have to, unfortunately, chump block with a Fanatic. Unfortunately. Oh, right, we can Eternalize it. What am I thinking? We do still have to hold on to Ragavan, though. Pass a turn. If he gets really overzealous and just swings with everything and leaves himself open, we might be able to play a crazy Eldrazi off the top of his deck. Annihilator 1. We must kill the Devourer. Damn it, man. Alright, Growth Spiral. Come on, baby. We've got a Flage that will keep us alive for another turn. Red, white. We don't have... We're not going to be able to double red, double white to replay it from the graveyard this turn, though, which means we can't kill the Null Drifter. If we save it, we can kill the Null Drifter with it, but we can't save it because it's going to kill us. So we need to gain life. Man, that's a bummer. We can almost play it twice. Almost. I mean, I guess we just kill the Matter Reshaper. Have less things swinging in. I don't love it because he gets to play something for free. But we have to prevent ourselves from getting killed. And we definitely have to save this as a sneak. Dude, we are hanging on. We are just hanging on. For dear life. And I know we can't flage anymore. Oh, are you kidding me? Dude. This is gonna kill us, isn't it? Yep. We need the white, but we can't pay the life. That's it. It's over. Just couldn't get there. Just couldn't get there. So close, though. I mean, yeah, I punted by killing the halfling, but I don't think it would have done that much for us anyway. Thanks so much for checking out my channel. I'd like to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons over at Patreon. Without you guys, this channel would not be possible, so honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your contributions. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. The more likes we get and the quicker we get them, the bigger this channel will grow and the faster it will grow. I'd love nothing more than this channel to become something very special for you guys, but it's entirely up to you how fast that happens. Also, if you'd like more deck text, that's somewhere over there. And if you'd like to see what else the channel's been up to lately, that's somewhere up that way. Also, subscribe, circle below, do all the things.